So there was a little like a debate that I've had among my friends multiple times. Every time I ask someone else about it. We're gonna call it the clone hypothetical. So here's how I'm gonna start it to ease you into it.
Okay.
There's this YouTube channel I watch called Oneyplays, and someone on that channel asked, if you had a clone of Hitler, would it be moral to torture it?
Nah.
Mind you, it's a clone of Hitler at the height of its powers. So he knows everything he's done up to that point, and he thinks it's him. He thinks it is Hitler.
Oh.
Yes.
Because it's a perfect clone.
Yes.
To torture him, me personally, nah, not for no reason.
But would you? Okay, you would kill him. Okay.
Because for me, memories make up who you are. Right? So let's say you lived an entire life. Right? Let's say your name is David. You lived an entire life. You get hit by a car, you wake up in a coma.
It's always David.
You wake up in a coma, and now they say, hey, your name is Jeffrey. On some bullshit. You're an entirely different person.
Yeah.
You don't even know who the fuck David is. Right? So regardless of if you're a clone, but if you have all of the memories of Hitler, that means in your eyes you did that.
Yeah, because that was my argument too. I was like, that Hitler thinks like Hitler, so he would want to kill Jewish people. Like if I just let that Hitler go out into society, he would try to do the exact same thing old Hitler did.
Absolutely.
Right? So, but the argument
they
were making arguments like, well, it's not him, and I'm like, but it's him.
But it's him.
But it's him. So, with that said, because I won't name the guy who disagreed with me, but someone disagreed with me, so I asked him. I go, so if you got cloned right now, a perfect clone of you, would you let your clone fuck your girlfriend?
Oh. Oh, this is a real question. God damn it.
Absolutely not.
But mind you, the person said they would.
Absolutely not. I would never.
Dude.
But you gotta think though. Your clone,
your
clone is you. He's in love with that girl too.
I think about this shit all the time. That if I was to have a clone, like say to my future self, if my future self walked through the door right now, and was like, nigga, you need to get out of this house. I would get out of this house immediately. I'm sorry. I wouldn't ask any questions.
No question.
But okay, but look, back to the clone at least.
Yeah, I would get the fuck out too, though.
I would, yeah, man.
I would ask not a single.
I would trust any version of myself. That's what I've put in my. I don't know why I live in a fucking movie. I live in a cartoon, man. But I just told myself that if any type of form version of myself was just like popped up, I would instantly believe it because it's not gonna be in the movies where you see a clone of yourself, you try to kill each other. Me and my clone would be too fucking laid back to try to do that.
Because you've already made this agreement with yourself.
Yeah, like nigga, man, you go to like Canada and I'll stay here or something. Like, I would literally negotiate. Okay, the girlfriend.
Okay, there we go.
I'd rock paper scissors for it.
What?
Yeah.
Rock paper
Because it's just me.
That's it.
That is such a mature way to take it.
For her or to fuck her?
Oh, to fuck her. No, nigga, you can't just pop up and keep her. No, yeah.
Okay.
That one we may have to like fist fight or something. I don't know.
All right, never mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
to fuck my girlfriend would. Because like I said, I know myself. Yeah, rock, paper, scissors, man. If I lose, I'll be like, God damn it. I'll probably knock him out or some shit and tell him that he did. I don't know. Like, yeah, man, you did it. You just did so hard you passed out.
So, okay. So my answer before, because he said something that actually kind of snapped something in my head. My answer before was I would just kill my clone, like immediately. However, when I first heard that scenario, the reason why I was so dead set on like killing my clone is because I was like, I have some particular thing to lose here. I don't want my clone taking my girlfriend. But now I'm single. So I feel like if I was cloned, me and my clone would be chill. Because one argument that I made, like I'm mostly on your side of like I'd probably kill it.
Yeah.
But one argument that I think is reasonable is your clone is you, right? You guys both wake up. For that immediate instance that you guys both wake up from the pod, you're the same person. However, from that point, you split. Because even just what you two see differently from waking up...
Different memories,
would
different people.
now cause what... like your past selves are the same, but you going forward could experience something different.
Exactly.
So, after a while, that clone could be me, but with different values, different likes. So, if I'm single now, get cloned, and then I fall in love with a girl, he could fall in love with an entirely different girl, and then it won't be an issue. We basically just be twins.
Okay.
See, but here's my thing with, and specifically with me, right? I would have to kill my clone.
That was
I would
one
just,
drop.
I would just, yeah. I'm gonna put more. I'm just not gonna do it while I'm talking. I would have to kill my clone. I would have to because
You're insane,
I
man.
can. I know, like as a person, like if I had a clone, right, and he wakes up and he's for that split second he's me. We could probably come to an agreement where I say, hey, I'm gonna keep my girls and you can go out and get your own. Maybe we could, maybe.
Well, that's because you have girls to lose.
I wouldn't, however.
Oh, I see what you're saying now. We keep saying that.
I
Okay.
wouldn't, however, trust him to because
Yeah.
I know myself. I'm a piece of shit. I think if I was the clone,
You would try to dab him up.
I would 100% try to take him. 100%.
Because to that clone, they're his girlfriend.
That's my girl.
So no, I get what you mean. That's why I'm saying like
But if I was single,
if
though?
you were single, it'd be a different story. Because like if I was single, had a clone, and then we did everything together, then I'd be suspicious. Because I'd be like, okay, he might also be in love with this girl I'm in love with. But if it's like,
Oh yeah.
we kind of
That's
do
tough.
different things, then it's a different story. Because you know, like there's some aspects that would still be difficult. We'd still have the same mother. We'd still have the same family. So it'd be like, oh, we're gonna go out and do this thing. Now we gotta pay double for just me type shit. But generally speaking, if we could like I feel like if it was me, and I got cloned now, I plan on moving eventually. Like maybe in the next few years, I want to be on my own. So I would just be like, okay, me and you will just move different places. Simple.
I'm moving together with my nigga.
You would move in together with your clone?
Absolutely.
But then, but what if you start? Okay, assuming you're single in this scenario, what if you start picking up chicks and he likes the same chicks?
You have to buy them.
And I mean, I'm talking love. Like, not you're not you two aren't gonna fucking.
Okay.
Yeah, he
But
was-
that at that point, that nigga is a different person almost. That's like if
So
I
that's
if
what-
I lived
that's
with
what-
my brother and we start to fall in love with the same person
well, that's what I'm saying. But like,
because they're not mine yet.
it's free game.
It's
kinda.
free game to who gets her.
Okay.
Right?
That's fair. That's fair.
If you do move in with your clone, like you said earlier, it's just your twin brother.
Yeah,
It's just a
That's
twin.
how I would see it.
But then imagine, right, in this scenario, because you are down to the DNA clones. So imagine you, like, I feel like like if I lived with my clone and my clone did everything with me, and then I got a girlfriend, I'd almost be like, you better not try to fuck my girlfriend, because she wouldn't know.
It's not that hard.
He could try and fuck my girlfriend without me knowing. And it's like,
You think? Wait, okay, I see what you're saying. Like how the clone would have like the same emotions as you do for the girl. Do you think? Say you're single, you move in with your clone, and then you find a girlfriend. Do you think the clone could think for himself and be like, okay, she's not mine. I don't like her. She's attractive, yes. or
I'm
you-
saying, I think like they would think for their. I'm talking about specifically if your clone did everything with you.
Okay.
Yeah, I would want like if the only way I could live peacefully with my clone is if I'm like we're gonna have to do shit separately. Like I basically wouldn't want to hang out with him for at least for like a few years. I'd be like, let's not do shit together so that we don't develop the same. Because if we develop the same, we develop the same issues. But if we're let's say like he's gonna hang out with Leon and Jontez one day, I come to a systems things. Then we like switch around because then those specific experiences would be different. Then it's chill. Then I'd be like, all right, now you're basically your own dude at this point.
One of us would have to choose a different name. Which is,
He can be
I'll
Toby,
be
he can
fine.
be Tabby.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Zach and Zachariah.
I feel like this might be
No.
the most like peaceful resolution I've had to this hypothetical. Because when I asked Jontez and Leon, it was fucking chaos. It was absolute fucking
can see it.
chaos.
But it's only peaceful with me if I don't have my girls.
Yeah, it's only under a specific scenario. Because if I had a girlfriend and dude was cloned, I'd be like, I know damn well.
I know damn well he's
'Cause
trying to take my girls.
look-
So I would try to take my girls.
Look, I get it. I get that it's me, but I still don't want
You
him
know
to.
what? I just thought. Well, he just said he would try to take his girls. Me, I'm not very much into women who have.
We're with people.
Yeah, who are with people. So my clone would probably. I don't know if my clone would have that same mentality. Like, man, that was a kiss over,
That
you
was,
know?
that was an argument Jontez made when we were talking about killing our clones. It was like, because we think about killing our clones, the clone would try to kill us too.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah.
But so it also depends on your own mindset. Because, like, look, I've been going through the most random sexual identity crisis for like 3 months.
Did you decide what you are yet?
No. So it's entirely. I like the way you worded that. So it's entirely possible that it's entirely possible that in this world, the clone would like migrate another direction entirely. But when we first get cloned, he'd be thinking the exact same way I did. So it's very, very interesting.
Damn,
for sure.
man. Nah, me, I don't know. What would I think? I don't know what we would do.
Maybe I could convince my clone to be asexual.
I don't know.
Unless I become asexual. We'll figure it out.
I do think having the knowledge that you are a clone will then immediately change you as a
It's like,
person.
it's like Fern.
Immediately.
Well, 'cause
Oh yeah, like I was. That's the question I wanted to ask. How long until one of you realizes you're not the original? And how long? Do you care?
I would want it to be known. I feel like if I was the clone, it would hurt, but I would accept it because life is still generally the same. So I would want my clone because I know he would be okay with it because I would be okay with it. I would want dude to know immediately because I would want to know immediately. I'd want to wake up, look at the pod I was in, and be like, clone pod. Oh, okay. Because it's gonna hurt. It's gonna be like, damn.
I'm not the real one.
Yeah, I'm basically artificial, but at the same time, I am real, and I can go out and still live life.
I'm still here. Yeah.
Do you think, if we go the peaceful route, how would other people in your life would react to the second you?
Yeah, man. That's a hard thing too.
I will say one thing that'd be infuriating is like I already have.
Does
like,
your mother love your clone?
Yeah, that's a good question. I feel like I feel like as long as you're not constantly being like telling who's who, then it won't matter too much. Like because at that point it becomes like they're not even a person anymore. You're treating them like an object. If you constantly you're like, hey mom, you're hanging out with clone me today, then it's gonna feel weird.
Right.
But if you're just like, if your clone is like, hey mom, I'm coming over, we're gonna like eat dinner, then she's just hanging out with her son.
Right.
Okay.
But as soon as you're like clone me, it almost feels like it almost feels demeaning.
Yeah, but then how you guys were talking about changing names, they would know the clone.
Well, that's fine, but I mean specifically like naming them as a clone. That'd be like if
Okay.
that'd be like if I had a son and I'm like, what's up, inferior son? Just like that. But if I'm just like, hey, what's up, Michael? I don't know. Then that's whatever. It's specifically labeling them that I feel like would be a negative thing to do.